name's Andrew Medal. I'm the new CEO at the City of Mount Gambier. One of the reasons I was interested in taking this job was because of the fantastic opportunity that's coming through the development of the Community and Recreation Hub. Now, the community were consulted widely on that last year, and Council made the decision to proceed based on an intermediate design. That came with a price tag of $39.1 million, 25 million of which was received in grant funding. So since that time, the Council's been working through the detailed design and specification work around the Community and Recreation Hub. And that's really bringing us to where we've got to today. And I just wanted to share with you the progress that we've made. So we set out some principles last year when we consulted the community about what the centre had to deliver to ensure that it offered value for money and a great offering for people across the region. So what we've been able to do during that period, working with the architects and working with the community reference group, is to deliver a facility that will provide best of breed amenity across a range of wet and dry sports. It will also have a great function and event space and will enable us to host from regional to some national events depending on the sports involved. We've also been working through with the community reference group last night. We had our last meeting to bring them up to speed on the changes that we've made on the internal configuration of the centre. It still remains broadly as was canvassed last year, that we will have an 8-lane 25-metre indoor pool that will meet regional level standard for competition events. We have enlarged the splash pad facility to give greater variety and amusement for recreational users, and we have separated that from the Learn to Swim pool, so they now provide two separate entities. We also have improved on our program pool, which has slightly warmer water and can host a variety of activities within that. We've improved the access to all of our pools to make sure that they meet contemporary standards. Those pool facilities are also going to be complemented by the Council's previously announced $1.7 million investment in its outdoor 50-metre pool, which will also bring that up to the same standard that it will be able to host regional events successfully for those swimming activities that need that style of facility. In terms of the dry sports, Council's moved forward in terms of the two different hall arrangements. So we are going to have three main courts which will have maple sprung flooring that will meet regional and national standards and provide a great playing surface for all those who want to come and use it. There's the ability to bring seating in and to create a nice amphitheatre there with show court seating and the ability for VIPs and other guests to view from the first floor. On the other side of the dry sport facility, we'll have three courts again. These will have a concrete and an epoxy resin flooring, which is much more heavy duty, which will be able to accommodate not just sporting events, but also conferences and trade shows and the like, where vehicles and so on can be brought onto that flooring. Again, it has significant seating that can be moved across that facility, and we're looking forward to hosting some great events there. We've also been going through the detailed design of all the other bits of the building that need to work for you. So that's in terms of the community space, the meeting space, the youth space, the party space. All of those things are progressing nicely. And we expect to be able to finish our tender work so that we can go out for our procurement processes in September this year, with a view to appointing a head contractor before the end of 2019. So I spoke a moment ago about that the cost last October was $39.1 million based on the intermediate design. I'm aware of the level of work that we've undertaken during that period and the decisions that have been made in confidence by Council surrounding certain elements of the design. Those elements have either served to increase or decrease those elements within the detailed design. At this stage, therefore, we can't guarantee that the project will be a 39.1 million project. It may be less than that, which will be a great benefit for our community. However, once we go out and undertake our procurement exercise, negotiate with potential head contractors to secure best value for our community, we will then bring a report back to council and they will make a decision on the final design and the final cost of the facility. One of the things that's also important is the name of the facility, because this enables us to start to set out our brand and develop a logo, because we need to undertake this before we become operational so that we can attract events, conferences, congresses and the like to our facility, and it would be great to have a name. Council considered the naming process, and we'd undertaken a month of engagement which wasn't really long enough to get into our community. So we have opened and continue to have open our engagement process on that, and we would really value your submissions on the name. Please stick your submissions either in the boxes that you can find in the Civic Centre or in the library, or submit them via our website. The council has not rejected any names at this stage, but it is looking for more submissions so that it has a wider breadth of people's opinion to make a shortlist from. So please submit, put your thinking caps on and give us some great ideas. The Rec Hub is going to be a truly exciting and transformational project for the City of Mount Gambier, and one that I'm particularly proud to be a part of. A lot of the information at this stage we can't share with our community in as much detail as I would like, and the reason for that is just to protect the council and the community's interests as we go into the procurement process. However, all the information that we can make available is made available on our website, and as we move forward, more information will be made available as soon as we can.